India is very strategic to your company's footprint. But within India, there are a lot of worries about the strategic nature of, high-tech industries and the evolution of AI and what it can mean also on the flip side, really. And people worry about loss of data, for example, that tech sovereignty and India being used as a data generating testbed case with free offers for access to AI apps and a lot of that. Is this concern significant according to you? We have not, India and China, the United States and China are AI superpowers. You said we'll be a global AI hub. Should we therefore feel happy about that or sad that we haven't developed a mass scale LLM of ours so far?
Well, I think we will be in a world of increasing polarization. There is no doubt about that in terms of where we are headed. And I think what that means is, every country will have to think about at what level do we think about sovereignty, right? Because is it at the infrastructure level, starting from chips and servers and compute and storage environments and memory, etc.? Because today, that is pretty much either America or China. And so that would require a whole new level of investments in the country from a research standpoint and R&D standpoint, product development standpoint, manufacturing standpoint. Or is it about data sovereignty, which means all data is ours and only stays in India for the good of India? I think that is actually easier to do, to be honest. Or is it at the model level? Or is it about, India for India? That means only local players play in across the whole stack. Is it the whole stack? Is it elements of the stack? I think these are strategic choices to be made, and they are very complex
choices. If you were a policymaker, what would you advise? What kind of choice would you want us to exercise?
I think the real value in my mind, the real value of AI is the use cases that you unleash on top. Otherwise, everything is not really smart or intelligent, right? And so if we can unleash mass intelligence into India and drive a level of productivity that we've never seen before, that can jumpstart, significantly sort of where we want to be and where the growth aspirations are. To me, that is the most important thing. Are we really innovating across all sectors, all of the economy at scale?
So that's an interesting insight. What you seem to be saying is that it's not important to worry about whether we are inventing the wheel, as long as we develop the application cases for the wheel. Exactly. That's a good point. What a fantastic journey. But you spoke about the .com boom. Just one final question, and this is a broader strokes one that is to do with some of the hype that seems to have been built in, especially in the AI valuations space. You think it's a bit overdone?
Well, I've been public, if you've sort of seen, I've been public that we are probably going to see a bit of a correction this year.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because we are the only company on the planet who sees both the demand and the supply side of the equation. So we are a third largest data center provider in the world. So we see the build out of the AI infrastructure. And we are also one of the top IT services firms helping clients, enterprise clients, adopt AI and diffuse AI into and get value out of AI, right? And at some point, you see that the build out is happening much faster than the diffusion in the enterprise in terms of demand. And at some point, and that's okay. That's generally how most tech innovations go. But there's a level of divergence at which it doesn't make sense anymore. And there is a level of correction that needs to happen for the supply and demand curves to come together. And my sense is that's going to happen in 2026. But it's going to be short-lived because the potential for AI is so huge. And the escape velocity that it's going to reach, any innovation takes time to reach escape velocity in the enterprise because of legacy. And, most other innovations in the past have taken 10 years. I think this is going to be a very short-lived one, 3 to 5 years. And so we're going to have a year where the divergence will come closer and then the enterprise adoption will really start accelerating, will reach escape velocity and the curves will converge. So take all of that, a short-term correction, but bounce back after a long-term
and a longer-term growth path.